So the Green Brigade yesterday, the last night, put another statement talking about their full stadium tifo that they've got planned for the end of the season. You remember at the beginning of the season, just before the beginning of the season actually, they put out a thing where they had the GoFundMe page where they were looking to raise £30,000. They actually raised £29,674.53. We'll talk about that in a minute. Fabrizio Romano has been talking about a Liverpool goalkeeper. There has been a few people on the channel speaking about this over the last couple of months, but Fabrizio Romano, the go-to man for transfers, he's now talking about a Liverpool goalkeeper that could be at Celtic this summer. We'll talk about that. The Green Brigade, obviously, Rangers hero Barry Ferguson. Rangers hero, this says, oh my god. Anyway, Barry Ferguson's been talking about Celtic again. Yep, and they call us obsessed. We'll talk about that. And would Rio Hatate being sold this summer be a bigger blow to Celtic than losing Matt O'Reilly? Tell me in the comments, because I think that is one player that we should be really be scared of losing this summer. He's done absolutely fantastic. He is obviously out injured at the moment, but there's a suggestion that he could be sold for £20 million potentially, and Celtic are actually a bit worried about a big fee like that coming in for Rio Hatate this summer. He's 25-year-old. He is at an age where it could be the case that he could be sold, but Celtic really want to keep him for the Champions League for next season. There's been lots and lots of people in the press have been speaking about Hatate. Chris Sutton obviously says he's meticulous in his play. He just provides everything across the midfield. Alan Hutton, he went on to say, he says that he's just irreplaceable due to the quality both in and out of possession. It is true because Hatate just gets out. He's just all over the pitch when he's playing. And Frank McAvenny says he's the best of a bunch with regards to the signing under Ange Postecoglou, and he would be a bigger loss to Celtic than Matt O'Reilly if one was to go this summer. I think we would all be pissed off if it was Hatate that was sold. So back to Fabrizio Romano. He's saying that the summer moves for Ange Postecoglou and a goalkeeper, a Liverpool goalkeeper, could come in on loan. Kelleher is attracting major interest for a move this summer. Looks like he does want to. He wants to move. He wants to play more regular first team football. There are other clubs. The Ireland international is facing a wait though, as Liverpool are weighing up whether to give the green light for a loan move away, and it's that type of loan move that would probably interest Celtic. I think Liverpool would demand quite a big fee for the goalkeeper in question, but we have took goalkeepers on loan before with a loan to buy option, so that could be something that Celtic think about. Back to the Green Brigade tifo. The Green Brigade statement says as follows: before the start of the season, the Green Brigade launched a tifo fund to support the group's tifo efforts throughout the season, including an ambitious aim for 2 full stadium tifos. Now, you've got to remember, Celtic were one of the first teams in Europe back when we played Barcelona all those years ago, and it was Tony, fuck it, what a day that was. Anyway, that was a fantastic day, and what a game to be at. I think we're still laughing about 20 minutes after the game about the fact that Tony Watt did score that screamer running from the halfway line. Anyway, back to the tifo fund. The fund raised £29,674.53 after fees. 22,000 of that was spent on Flag Day Stadium tifo and other ones throughout the season. Since then, a further 8,400 has been spent on tifos, and they went towards the iconic Battle of Bogside tifo before the Real Madrid game. And the thing is these tifos do cost a lot of money, and I will put the link to the GoFundMe page in this video, and also put the link up in the community tab also, so that people can see it there. So they went on to say, as always, the continued backing of the Celtic support is greatly appreciated and integral to what we do. Thank you, the Green Brigade. I think the idea of the full stadium tifo on Flag Day will just be, you know, people have their good points and their bad points about the Green Brigade. People don't like them, people do like them. You know, people say that they're no more important than any other fan. We're all Celtic fans at the end of the day, and I think that people will put money to this no matter what you think of them, and I think it will be a fantastic way for Celtic to round up the season. And talking about this season, would this league win be better than any on the ones heading to 9 in a row when we did the 9 in a row. I think the fact that when Ange Postecoglou came into the team were an absolute shambles. Let's face facts. Everyone at the time said, let's give him time, let's give him a season. And we actually, the older guys that have went to the game for a long time had a bit of dread in it, and there was other ones that were like, let's just see what we can do. The fact that we lost the first game against Hearts, the first day of the season, and then it wasn't too clever until it was about 6 games in. So for what we went through then to what we achieved last season as a group, and to what Celtic have done this season, it has just been absolutely phenomenal. And no, there's not one Celtic fan would say to this day that they could have predicted that we'd be doing 2 in a row, and we'd be doing it so emphatically. We'd be doing it with such, command and force within the league. And consistency, the level of consistency that Ange Postecoglou has got has just been absolutely fantastic. In other Celtic FC news, Jackie McNamara insists that one Celtic star is on par with Martin O'Neill's heroes as he predicts Player of the Year joy. Jackie McNamara says he's been hugely impressed by unsung hero Cameron Carter-Vickers, and I think when you look at who Barry Ferguson's tipped for Player of the Season, he's saying it could either be Callum McGregor, who says he's Mr. Consistency, or it could be Kyogo Furiashi. What do you think? Who do you think will be Scottish Football Player of the Year? Who do you think will be Celtic Player of the Year? We're getting to that time of the season. Who will be the young Celtic Player of the Year? Who's came through from the young team that has impressed you this season? Tell me in the comments.
Lit. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party.